Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time.
They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And not only does he have all the skills that you're looking for as a quarterback, he's incredibly tough and plays the game fearlessly as both a runner and a passer. You provide a good running game around him and let him throw deep off of play action, you've got an all-star in the making.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Now Fields. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 43.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Again, it's Robinson. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Well, this defense for the Bengals, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
20! Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Robinson up the middle.
Pushing and finding his way in for a Steeler touchdown.
Brian Robinson Jr. with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Off play action, it's Minshew. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They'll go play action here with Minshew. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Minshew sets to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
Colin Johnson.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Bengals are able to strike back quickly. So take away the touchdown there, as that's going to be ruled an incomplete pass.
Again, Minshew looking to throw. And he's got it. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals.
Elijah Higgins from a yard out. And the Bengals respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession.
They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnaround?
Wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Kevin Byard, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raider, gets the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on 3rd.
He's got him in, complete. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 and 6 and went out in the first round. I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
Here's Swift.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
Now Minshew. Dancing. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Gardner Minshew with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25.
And now out come the Steelers.
3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago. Add in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Fields. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Off play action, Fields. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. A quick throw, but incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. It's a gain of 34. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun is Minshew. Here's Higgins out on the right side. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down.
And that one complete once again to Higgins.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Waddle, the motion man right.
They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
Elijah Higgins.
A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Carlson's extra point up and good.
And the lead is now 21-14.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Fields on third down. That's caught. This is Abanikanda.
And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and that's going to make it fourth down. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And this is taken at the 23. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return.
And the Bengals take over, 1st and 10.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes.
And got his man complete.
And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line.
A big play there for Cincinnati. 42 yards. Minshew, 1st and 10. It's knocked away and incomplete. We saw a lot of that a week ago defensively from him. AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Just always seems to be around the football.
I like your observation there. Understands the game, understands positioning, can put himself in the right spot, and then make a play on the football.
On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. And he rifles one incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Looking to throw it. Minshew.
Throw right side. Going to be caught here by Waddle.
And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22. Zach Taylor, a new breed of head coach. He's going to go for it on 4th down.
They'll try it now with Swift.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
First down, and they go with Swift again.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now receiver in motion left.
And he'll get it here on the touch pass. What a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass.
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And the lead now up to 14.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. The Steelers taking over now late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. On first down, Fields. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To throw is Fields.
Escaping. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Kwity Paye getting in there and burying him behind the line. Well, we'll move right through the break then. Skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
So here are the Bengals set to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. He'll get this off to Swift. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Minshew. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 33 yards that time. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Elijah Higgins from 6 yards away. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. And even 60 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Still staying on his feet. Are you serious? And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Brian Robinson Jr. with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And the Bengals offense getting set and ready to go again here. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers will take over possession here up at the 44. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now Fields into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Bengals. Jalen Waddle, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On play action, Fields rolling to his left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Play action, it's Fields. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
And he'll get this pretty close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 41. 43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Minshew sets to throw. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Pittsburgh. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. On 4th down, Minshew. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives them a 1st down. Here's Fields. Going up top. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Meanwhile, Fields, that's taken in by Okonkwo. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Tucker Kraft, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Steelers have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So the drive there took 6 plays. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. Now Minshew. Into the hands of Patrick left side. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. He'll drop to throw.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get only 2 there, and it's second and goal.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Swift is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal.
Swift again.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
DeAndre Swift.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Bengals add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score.
Fields now to throw.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Waste of time. This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Here we go.
Fourth down. Fields has to have this one.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Now, that was one I kind of saw coming, Charles. You had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means the free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
Fields on first down.
And his throw here is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Looking to throw on second down, Fields.
This is caught by Evans. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 44 yards. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
Fields throwing again.
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night.
And the Steelers get a bit closer.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the Bengals hands team. And they're going to hang on and win this game. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Now Minshew on first and 10.
This is caught by Waddle.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Here's Minshew.
Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch.
The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
Elijah Higgins.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bengals have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Bengals grab it. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown.
Carlson on for the extra point.
And that'll increase their lead to 28. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base.
Here we go, son.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Fields. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
And one last throw here for Fields. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. The partner under the lights in prime.